Hi, everyone. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my no contacts. This is for my sun, moon, rising, and Venus, and any cross watcher. I'm going to ask my spirit guides about the person on your mind. If you are in a no contact situation, low contact, twin flame, what's going on in this connection? Where are we headed? What are the thoughts and feelings? Any intentions? Any changes coming your way? If you are not interested in your past, this reading will not be for you. So check out your singles readings, check out your collective love readings, your signs for different readings. Okay. So let's see what Spirit has for my Aquarius today. For those of you that definitely have somebody on your mind and you would love to know what Spirit wants you to hear. So, Spirit, I call upon you for loving messages for the person on my mind during this no contact time. What is going on in this situation? Any thoughts and feelings around this connection? I am listening for you now. No debate. Okay, no debate. Standing my ground. You don't need to do anything to be more worthy. You are valuable regardless of your circumstances. You always have been and always will be. It's not up for debate. So what you're feeling, what you are standing your ground for is what you believe in. It's your worth. It's your value. I won't settle for anything less than this standard. Okay. So I'm going to say that you standing your ground, no matter what you're going through, is probably the best thing that you could be doing for yourself, because there'll be a day that you look back at it with or without this person, and you'll remember that I took care of myself and what I needed to do. And that at the end of the day, that's what we have to do. We have to do what's best for our future self and our higher self. So standing your ground is a good thing. Okay. Doesn't mean that you're not willing to compromise, Spirit said. Doesn't mean that you're not willing to talk things through or make some changes and adjustments. It's just that there's a certain standard that is an expectation that you have. And if something has a line was crossed, Spirit saying that is what is unacceptable. So whatever the line was crossed is the starting point. Spirit, please share with me. I have a 6 of Wands. I have a Magician. I have the World. And I have Temperance. There was a sense of recapturing with the 6 of Wands. It looks like they're looking at their tablet or a phone of some kind. It's almost a sense of, I want to know what you're doing. I wish I could just reach out and talk to you. I'm just so used to talking to you, or I'm so used to just communicating. I mean, maybe you guys talked all the time. You communicated all day long. And now it's almost like a habit. I'm in a habit of just picking up my phone and going to call you. And it feels like there's so many times that I go to do that and I catch myself. I just catch myself calling you, or wanting to talk. So it's definitely, I'm just so used to the us, and I'm having a hard time getting, breaking the habit of that. I don't talk to you all day long, something like that. The Magician, the World, Temperance. I do feel like this is the person that you really want to be with. There's probably something very special about this person. You probably love a lot of different things about this person, but there's something in particular you're not happy with right now. And there's this sense of starting over with the world. But I'm only going to start over if whatever has been going on between us is over, because I need peace in my life. Otherwise, I don't want it. So there's a part of me that's saying I would start over, but I can't handle something that's going on in our lives. It's a feeling of an ultimatum. I'm not a big ultimatum person, but it feels like they have to make a decision to be in or out. And it could be even a decision that affects something else, possibly a third party situation for some of you. Like, I can't take this anymore. I'm not going to be the other person, like that would be the example. So I have to eliminate the chaos. I have to eliminate the drama from this connection. I can't live like this, is really what's going on. I just, my whole body can't do it. I can't live not knowing. I can't live being a secret. I can't live not knowing where I stand or where we're going to be. So when you figure things out, let me know, is kind of how it's coming into me. Some of you are probably beyond that, but I have a feeling that this person is, I feel like we're butting heads. I just felt like we were butting heads. Like we both want, I want what I want, you want what you want, and we're just having a hard time. 7 of Pentacles. I have a Page of Wands. And I have an 8 of Swords. I feel like your person is holding back because of stubbornness, ego. It's almost like I told you from the beginning what the situation was going to be, and it hasn't changed. I can't change things. And then you're saying, well, I can't live like this. So it's a stalemate. And the stalemate is somebody finally saying, I can't do this anymore. And unless something changes. So I feel that you are either saving yourself from future hurt or lost years, wasting my time. You might have even said that to them. I feel like I'm wasting my time. Where's this ever going to go? What are we ever going to do? You're telling me that you're not going to budge. The situation's never going to change. Something has to change. I have a Wheel of Fortune. Why did Spirit bring us together in the first place? I have a 6 of Cups. You could be feeling that it's a past life, a soulmate. We've traveled together before. I have a 10 of Wands. In this lifetime, it's just a lot harder than we ever thought it would be. Sometimes Spirit tests us, especially a soul contract. They will put obstacles in front of us. They will put situations in front of us. And the test is, can we as a couple get through it together and survive and still keep going? So that's kind of the universe's test. Spirit, tell me more about this connection. Something has to budge. You can't stay the way it is. It's just not, nothing is moving, and it hasn't for a long time. You're a rare gift. You're unique. You're a golden egg. It could be Spirit's way of saying this isn't the only person on the face of the earth and reminding you of that. Maybe you've had to remind that person that there are other people out there that do want to be with you or would want to be with you, but you want to be with this person. So, but don't forget that you're a rare gift. Don't forget that There's no one like you. I have divine timing, something that you can't control. I do feel like you've been extremely patient, and this person has either kept you waiting for a long time, but it's a feeling of time's up. And maybe that's what happened with this connection, that unless something is going to change, unless you make a decision, then I can't live like this. I can't live not knowing. I can't live not being in a committed relationship. I can't live not living with you, not seeing you all the time, whatever it is. But I've been patient. Crystal ball. I wish I could see into a crystal ball. But I want you to take into consideration your intuition. If your intuition is saying, somehow we'll figure it out, we just need a break from each other so that we can figure it out. Maybe it just got too emotional or too stressful recently. Maybe it was just overwhelming for some reason. So we have to find out a way to be together, is how I feel. I have a male romantic interest. So divine masculine energy. I have a phoenix rising from the ashes, being offered a second chance. I feel like that would be you offering them a second chance. It would be them that, I don't want to live like this either. But would you give me a second chance? I have birth, starting over, a birth of a child. Now that could be part of this. That could be, I want to be married. I want to have a family. You're wasting my time. You're preventing me from being with somebody who I could do those things with. If you're not budging and this isn't moving anywhere, and I'm X years old and I only have X number of years to have a child still, I'm very concerned that I might not have a child because of this connection and being so patient to wait for you. So don't put me, marriage at the bottom of my deck. Don't put me so in a situation where I won't have the opportunity to have those things because you're deciding for me what works for us. So you have the ultimate choice. If you want to be married and you want to have a child, and this person is not in the position to give it to you or doesn't want those things, then you have to stand your ground. And you do have to stand up for your higher self and your future self and say, these are things that are really important to me in my lifetime. And if they're not with you, they'll be with somebody else. I can guarantee you. If that's something that you really want, Spirit will help you get there. But you want it with this person, but don't have them keep making you empty promises and year after year after year go by and nothing is happening. Nothing has changed. So be careful with that because it's working for them, but it might not be working for you. Spirit, can you please share with me some initials? Let's see, first initials, last initials. Let's see if you connect. You have a big decision ahead, but I feel like it's for your future self. I have the letter C. I have a letter E. I have an A, an S, a V. I have an F, an N, letter F, Q, letter D, I, two more. I have the letter M today and a letter D. So some of you may get a whole name. Some of you may get just initials. Don't worry if you didn't get your person's initial. It's a big general reading for all of you guys, all my Aquarius. So let's get some loving messages. Right now, I feel like we are at a stalemate. And sometimes we have to make a move. And if the move is that I've got to push you out of my life for now so that I can figure out what's best for me, then that's what I'm going to do. That is because it's not moving one way or another. And I have to make some big decisions for myself moving forward. And they could not, maybe they don't include you. So the separation is for you to have an opportunity to kind of continue on your own path with or without this person. And what is it that your path needs? So take this time for yourself to do that. Spirit, please share with me. I'm feeling lost. I'm trying to make this work, but I feel so lost. I don't know what to do or say anymore, and it's easier to just stay in silence. I can't give you what you want, is how it feels like. It just keeps coming round and round. It's the same conversations. It's the same situation. Nothing is going to change unless somebody makes a drastic move. So I feel that, you know, we hit a dead end of some kind. You're mine. I get so pissed knowing other people can have you now. Is it toxic? Yeah, I don't care. I want the world to know you're mine. So they can't give you what you want, but they don't want you to be with somebody else. That's a tough one. They don't own you. You're not married to them. You're in a separation. You can be with whoever you want. You're single. You're a big person. My dreams. I've been dreaming about you. In my dreams, we are so free and in love. I wish I could stay there forever. There's a sense of we're not free. There's a sense of somebody isn't free. They're tied to something else, whether it's distance, another relationship, children, something. And I can't change my circumstances to be with you, is how it keeps coming back. And it's like, yeah, I think we would be beautiful and happy together in a perfect world, but we're not in a perfect world, and neither one of us are able to figure out how to be in a perfect world. You're my soulmate. It must be written in the stars because you most definitely are my destiny and we belong together. And you may be feeling that. You may feel like this is the person I'm supposed to be with. But sometimes spirit removes people from our lives because it's not in alignment with us at this time in our life, that they have something else. So if they have somebody who they want you to have children with, want you to be married to, want you to grow a family with. So it could be for a bigger reason that this separation is happening. Spoiling you. I want to give you a good life. I want to spoil you with gifts, trips, everything you could ever need or want. You deserve nothing less. But I feel like I want to say, but I can't do any of those things. I feel like I just can't. I can't buy you gifts. I can't take you out. I can't be out in public with you. There's a sense of secrecy that I don't like. There's a sense of, I have to keep you a secret for now. And you're not a secret. The wild side. There's a side to you I haven't seen and I want to. I want to see you let loose and get wild. Let's have some fun. It's hard to have fun when you're worried about where do I stand. It's hard to let loose and just have a good time and relax when you're worried about who's talking about us or who's going to find out about us, or we have limited time to see each other, something like that. I think that this connection is going to stay in a stalemate for a while, and it could be Spirit's way of saying, I'm gonna let you just think about it, figure out what's best for you, and maybe slowly over time you start to move on because you kind of believe in your future self. You make plans for your future self, and maybe you say to yourself, I can't waste years with this person that's not going anywhere. So for today, For some of you, this might not be the person that you want to be with or that you'll end up with, even though it hurts, even though you're in love with this person. So we're going to put this out into the universe. Just take care of yourself first, is how I feel. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. I want to thank you for being here. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. Thank you always for your kind words and comments. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please go to my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. Also, check out my other 2 channels, my Pick a Card channel, my Twin Flame channel for some additional readings, and I'll put those links in the description below. Let's put this out into the universe, and I'll see you again real soon.